silver. China uses the golden panda. The US uses the golden eagle. Canada uses the maple. What are we talking about in the world of coins? What are these coins?
Super sub.
You want to play a super sub? Well, this quiz is beginning to unfold here. On the super sub, here we go. Clever one. They didn't want to take a chance on the one that they didn't know. We're going to switch over. Here's your question. In 1955, the first Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha members made an unusual request to increase their pay by 1 rupee. Though the pay revision had happened in 1954. Why this unusual request in India, which was accommodated through an act of parliament?
They wanted to donate.
Indian parliament. Passing you, ITM Mumbai.
Their salary was actually rupees 420 at that point of time, which was embarrassing. 420. Their salary was 420, so it was 420. So they requested to increase the salary by 1 rupee to 421.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together. And from the super sub to the final question, ITM Mumbai. Here is your question. Introduced by the Copacabana chain of restaurants, it's a Brazilian lunch called almoço in Portuguese. It has its own verb, almoçar, which means to lunch heavily. It's a new concept of eating which is being replicated across the world, including in India. What is this new form of meals that you will have?
We'll take a super sub.
They want to play a super sub. Everyone's playing intelligently here. Here's your super sub. This is a visual of a caricature to counter the stink. What is launched and who created this?
The cartoonist was Bal Thackeray.
Cartoonist was Bal Thackeray.
Yes. Who caricatured this? I think this was one of the person was contesting for some elections of Mumbai, or he was planning some changes in the drainage system. That's why Bal Thackeray did a caricature of this.
Passing you for the moment. Moving across.
Is it Marlboro cigarettes?
Across to IM. The value for you is at 6 runs.
This is Shiv Sena being launched by Bal Thackeray. Bal Thackeray is a cartoonist drawing a caricature for Shiv Sena.
To counter the stink.
Yeah, municipal election.
Passing you, municipal election. I am Cal. Bangalore.
Launch of Dettol.
Passing you.
Launch of the Sulabh Sauchalay.
Passing you as well. SCM
Pass.
IMT Ghaziabad.
This is Bal Thackeray. This is about the Dharavi rehabilitation.
I am Lucknow.
Pass.
Quizmaster's discretion. ITM will get 3 points for that effort. You will not get all 6. This is the Tata launch of Lakme. When the Tatas launched Lakme, Bal Thackeray drew a cartoon saying they've launched this to counter the stink. All teams done on the first battle here. It's time for us to take a very quick break. On the other side, all the action from the national final. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the national final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. As the face-off between 8 super teams from across the nation unfolds and moves, before we progress, let's take a look at where the teams stand on what we call Crucible Quotient. It's time for us to pick action on the second frontier of this match, which we call Stump Vision. We go anti-clockwise in this round, which means we start with ITM. The rules of the game remain the same. Identify this brand. They're going for a power play. Identify this brand.
These are the Mongoose bats manufacturer. Mongoose bats.
Mongoose bats used by Hayden and
Matthew Hayden in IPL. Mongoose bats.
This is Mongoose bat. 12 runs on the Mongoose bat. As we move across to IIM Lucknow, whose campaign is this?
Is it Voltas?
Moving across, table number 6, IMT Ghaziabad.
This is the opening of the Taj Mahal Hotel.
The Taj Mahal Palace released this ad and said on the opening night, 7 runs. Put your hands together. The Taj Mahal Palace. Question to you guys, IMT Ghaziabad. Identify this initiative in the world that you live in. How these questions this year are beyond business. Go ahead.
This is IBM's initiative.
You got to give me better answers. Identify this initiative is the question.
It's about how IBM is collaborating with businesses all around the world to make the planet a better planet to live, Earth a better planet to live.
Key word, put your hands together for them. The Better Planet Initiative, fair enough. SEM HRD from Pune, here's your question. Here it comes. Identify the Republican candidate.
Super sub.
Super sub on this one. Here we go. In the early 20th century, De Beers, to increase its diamond trade, adopted and aggressively promoted a new concept. It's today become a social norm across the world. What concept did De Beers introduce? Power play by SEM HRD.
That's a power play. Basically exchanging of rings at the engagement. So De Beers promoted it and said diamond is forever and all that faff. Basically it was about, basically they started the tradition of, the bride and the bridegroom exchanging wedding rings.
We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. I would have actually, in fact, the really absolute accurate one would have been to say the man should buy the engagement rings because men tend to spend more because of ignorance. They don't understand diamonds. So you tend to spend a little more, which is what De Beers tried capturing as a revenue share. But we'll still give it to you. The whole concept of promoting engagement ring exchange, which has become a norm today, which was nothing but a marketing gimmick. Question on my right, Ahmedabad. Whose master-winning advertising campaign was this?
We'll go for Super Sub.
Oh, everyone's playing it calculative here. Fair enough. They go straight for a super sub on this one. Here we go. What did I give the world?
Walkman.
Passing you on the Walkman. That's not Akio Morita.
This is
moving across to ICAI Bangalore.
Amar Chitrakatha.
Amar Chitrakatha. Who's this?
Anand Pai.
Put your hands together. 7 runs. And that's a question direct to you guys as we go off from the super sub to our next question coming up here. What is this brand identity created after consulting with an advertising firm? What is being promoted in India?
Super Sub.
Super Sub.
Consulting with an advertising firm. What is being promoted in India?
Super Sub.
Super Sub.
Super sub. Here we go. Hong Kong headquartered Growth Link Overseas has announced it would invest 300 crore to build a manufacturing unit for whom at Cheyyar SEZ in Tamil Nadu.
Nokia.
No, passing you, team number 2, IIM. Passing you, IIM, can I?
Yeah.
IIT Guwahati.
Renault Nissan, the manufacturing plant of Renault Nissan.
Renault Nissan.
Renault.
Across, not Renault Nissan.
Geely cars.
IIM Lucknow.
Hyundai?
Tamil Nadu, so they're working around that region. IMT Ghaziabad.
BMW.
SEM.
Daimler.
Passing you on Daimler. Ahmedabad. Oh, I wouldn't have expected this to pass all the way. Nike shoes manufactured in India for the global market. All right, here's the next one, and this is for IIM Calcutta. Identify the publisher of these guides.
We'll take a super sub.
They want to go for a super sub. Everyone's playing cricket well here. Here we go. Unsuccessful tea merchant. How do we know this person today as a legend in the world of sport?
This is the guy after whom the Davis Cup is named.
Moving to IIT Guwahati. Passing you, taking too long. ITM Mumbai.
Is this Thomas Lipton who created the first ever Football World Cup? So
Passing you to IIM Lucknow.
Lords?
Lords. In the world of Thomas Lord, tea merchant, Lord's Cricket Ground, outstanding. Outstanding! The Lord's Cricket Ground from Thomas Lord will get them 7, 8, 9 runs is IIM Lucknow quality answer. As we go back to the final question in this round, these are Yaksha and Yakshini. Why are they significant in India? Right.
We'll take a super sub.
They want to go for a super sub. Okay, here's your question on super sub. What first was achieved by Prabhudas and Company, D.S. Prabhudas and Company, then now a joint venture with Merrill Lynch? What did they create as business history in 1956 in India?
They started the first insurance after LIC. The first insurance.
Passing you on a flip, moving across, ITM Mumbai.
They created the first mutual fund in India.
IIM Lucknow. IMT Ghaziabad.
First public listing on the Bombay Stock Exchange.
Put your hands together. The first registered company. We'll give it to you on that. Nonetheless, 2 rounds done at the national final of this quiz. Who's going to win the battle of all these supreme teams? We'll tell you in just a moment. On the other side, all the action from the national final. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're watching the national final of Tata Crucible's Campus Quiz 2010. 2 rounds done here today at this final. The battle continues. Let's take a quick look at where the teams stand on what we call the Crucible quotient. It's time for Tata World. From here, the battle moves on the buzzer. 4 questions from the world of Tatas. 6 runs if you hit the buzzer and get it right, -3 if you hit the buzzer and get it wrong. We're going to begin with the first one, which is a visual question. What is this service from the world of Tatas? SCM HRD have gone for it.
It is the international voice calling service which they started for Indians in US, UK. BSNL launched this for international calling cards.
Put your hands together. 6 runs. Here's the next one. All of you on the buzzer from the world of Tatas. Who is this gentleman? They've gone for it. Ahmedabad.
He's Carl Foster,
Charles Foster, Tata Motors.
the global head of Tata Motors.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for them. Carl Peter Foster. Question number 3. Established in 1936 as the Sir Dorabji Tata Graduate School, it was established as a result of the decision of the trustees to accept Dr. Clifford Manshad's vision of a school of a national stature that would engage in a continuous study of Indian issues and problems. If gone for it is Lucknow.
Tata Institute of Social Sciences.
Tata Institute of Social Sciences. 6 runs to Lucknow. Final question, all teams on the buzzer. The United Nations Population Award in 1983 was given to Mrs. Indira Gandhi, an Indian first. Who is the only other Indian to get this prestigious award in 1992? Go ahead.
J.R.D. Tata.
Lovely. +6, Bangalore. Very good quizzing. Ladies and gentlemen, here today at the end of 3 rounds of quizzing, we quite don't know who's going to move forward from here and lay their hands on the coveted title of national champion. But at this point in time, we need to take a very quick break. On the other side, all the action from the national final. Do stay with us.